Japan, the land of the rising sun, a place where tradition and modernity coexist in a delicate balance. A country known for its amazing technology, interesting culture, and people who follow the rules. The bustling streets of Tokyo, the efficiency of the bullet trains, and the serene beauty of its temples paint a picture of harmony and progress. But behind all this, there's a complicated reality for women in Japan. A reality that is often hidden behind the facade of societal expectations and cultural norms. Even though women in Japan have good education and healthcare, there's a lot of pressure on them that no one talks about. These pressures are deeply ingrained in the fabric of society, making them difficult to address and even harder to change. This is the story of the quiet struggles Japanese women face, the silent battles they fight every day, the heavy expectations they carry, the invisible burdens that weigh them down, and how they're trying to find equality in a society that often resists change. From a young age, Japanese girls are told what their life should look like: do well in school, get a good job, and follow a predetermined path. Get married and have kids. This traditional roadmap is laid out for them, leaving little room for personal aspirations or deviations. This seems simple, but it comes with lots of expectations from society. Expectations that can be overwhelming and stifling. Marriage, which is seen as something everyone should do, puts pressure on women to focus on family instead of their careers. The societal norm dictates that a woman's primary role is to be a wife and mother. Women are expected to take care of the home and kids, which often means giving up their jobs. This sacrifice is seen as a duty, not a choice. This pressure is even stronger because Japanese culture encourages everyone to be the same and not complain. Conformity is valued over individuality, making it hard for women to voice their struggles. Japanese women are often afraid to talk about their problems because they don't want to be judged or seem ungrateful. The fear of social ostracism keeps many silent, but staying silent only makes things worse, making it hard for women to get help or ask for change. The cycle of silence perpetuates the status quo. Many Japanese women are constantly trying to balance everything. The demands of work, family, and societal expectations create a relentless pressure. They juggle work and family, feeling pulled between what they want and what society expects. This internal conflict is a daily struggle. They're supposed to be perfect at work, perfect wives and perfect mothers, all while maintaining a facade of ease and grace, all while looking like it's easy. The pressure to appear effortless adds another layer of stress. This pressure to fit in can be suffocating, leaving many women feeling unheard, unseen, and unhappy. The need for change is urgent, but the path forward is fraught with challenges. Lately, Japan has made some big legal changes to help women and men be more equal. These changes are part of a broader effort to modernize the country's approach to gender equality and ensure that everyone has the same opportunities. In 2022, an old law was changed that said women had to wait 6 months after a divorce before getting married again, a rule men didn't have. This law was seen as outdated and discriminatory, and its removal marks a significant step forward in the fight for gender equality. This big change, starting in 2024, is a good step towards getting rid of unfair laws against women. It shows a commitment to creating a more just society where women are not held back by archaic regulations. The Japanese government is also trying to help women by giving more money to programs that support equality. These programs aim to provide resources and opportunities for women to succeed in various fields, from education to the workplace. A lot of this money goes to helping women with disabilities so they can be a part of everything. This includes making public spaces more accessible and ensuring that women with disabilities have the support they need to thrive. This includes helping them get leadership roles and making society more welcoming for everyone. By promoting women into leadership positions, Japan hopes to inspire future generations and create a more inclusive environment. But even with these good changes, making things truly equal for women in Japan is still hard. There are deep-rooted cultural norms and societal expectations that continue to pose challenges. The tradition of wives taking their husband's last name is still being talked about, which shows how old-fashioned ideas about men and women are still around. This tradition reflects broader issues of gender roles and identity that need to be addressed. Changing laws is important, but it's only part of the solution. Legal reforms must be accompanied by shifts in public perception and attitudes towards gender equality. Changing how people think about men and women takes more work. It requires education, open dialogue, and a willingness to challenge long-standing beliefs. It means talking openly, questioning old ideas about gender roles, and being understanding of each other. Communities need to come together to support these changes and create a more equitable society. While new laws are a good start, real change happens when everyone starts thinking differently, and women can make their own choices without feeling pressured by old expectations. Empowering women to make their own decisions is key to achieving true equality. Today's Japanese woman is at a crossroads, balancing tradition with her own hopes and dreams. She stands at the intersection of a rich cultural heritage and a rapidly evolving modern society, trying to find her own path amidst the expectations placed upon her. On one hand, she's raised with values of family, duty, and getting along with everyone. These traditional values emphasize harmony, respect for elders, and fulfilling roles that have been passed down through generations. On the other hand, she sees a world of opportunities, encouraging her to get a good education, have a great career, and grow as a person. The modern world offers her the chance to explore her potential, pursue her passions, and achieve personal and professional success. This creates a tough conflict, forcing many women to choose between what society wants and what they want. The pressure to conform to traditional roles often clashes with their desire for independence and self-fulfillment. Many Japanese women do great in their jobs, but they often can't go any higher. Despite their hard work and dedication, they frequently encounter a glass ceiling that limits their career advancement. The old idea of a good wife and wise mother is still strong, leading to unfair treatment at work. This traditional expectation often results in women being overlooked for promotions and important projects. The Tokyo Medical University scandal, where women applying to medical school were treated unfairly because they might have babies someday, showed how deep this prejudice goes, even in important places. This incident highlighted the systemic discrimination that women face in various sectors. This pressure to follow old-fashioned roles often makes women give up important parts of their careers. The stress and societal expectations can lead to burnout and a sense of unfulfillment. Many women take less demanding jobs or work part-time after having kids, which makes it harder to earn more money and move up in their careers. This compromise often means sacrificing their professional ambitions for the sake of family responsibilities. This is often called a personal choice, but it's often because there isn't enough affordable childcare, pressure from society, and the expectation that women should be the main caregivers. The lack of support systems makes it challenging for women to balance work and family life effectively. This system not only holds women back at work, but also makes them depend on their husbands for money, which makes it harder for them to make their own decisions at home. Financial dependence can limit their autonomy and reinforce traditional gender roles. This difference in money further strengthens old ideas about men and women and makes it harder to achieve real equality in Japan. The persistent gender pay gap and unequal opportunities continue to hinder progress towards a more equitable society. Throughout history, Japan has faced many tough times, and each one has changed its society. Today we can still see the effects of these past events in the problems Japan faces now. From changes in the economy to how society changes, understanding history is important for solving today's problems. In Japan, the pressure to be successful can be really hard. The focus on working hard and achieving a lot can cause a lot of stress and mental health problems. It's important to understand how heavy these expectations are and how they affect people's well-being. By being more supportive, we can help make things easier. Even with all the challenges, there are many stories of strength and success in Japan. People from all backgrounds have shown amazing courage when things get tough. These stories give us hope and show the strong spirit of the Japanese people. To make real change, we need to take action. This means talking about mental health, supporting community projects, and being kind and understanding. By working together, we can make a better future for everyone.